Something coming near, yet they're so clear. And whispering like I've never been here. At last, my veiled sight turns to lily white. Every scene rewinds. Can you forgive me blind? Can you tell me I am right? Still I'm nothing late to shine. Shine really bright. Be loved, so we leave it all behind. 'Cause now's the time we realize. Barely hard to hear without a tear. And calm as if like there has been no cheer. Inhale a little while, reminding me why our voice whirl inside. Can you forgive me blind? Can you tell me I am right? Still I'm nothing late to shine. Shine really bright. Be alive, so we'll leave it all behind. 'Cause now's the time we realize. I'll shine until my night is farewell over the twilight. I'll carry all the wills you had. We will all we want. Your loneliness and your shame to be wild. Can you stay there behind?
I completely forgot the daylight savings was happening. Oh shit. I also forgot to do that. I had literally opened my phone to do that and I don't know what I did. I did something else. Okay. I fixed it. I'm alive. I'm alive. Hi. What's up? What's poppin'? I literally forgot to open the game too. Wow, wow. Professional, by the way. Professional. I'm very good at my job. Very good at it. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I got logged out of the game again. Why me? Keep me logged in. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why it logs me out. Why did it log me out, chat? I had a little snack, but I didn't eat much, so I don't know how long it's gonna hold me over. Uncertain. But we're gonna do the one event, with some spring event. And then I'll go get breakfast. And then I'll go finish all my stuff before I leave. So much stuff to do. I hate it. I hate that there's so much to do before you go on a trip. But at least got my passport. Finally. Ah! Yawn. Okay, I had the time to edit very I don't know if I want to say edit. It's not very good editing, but I mean I did edit it. The one for the event that we did yesterday, and that I uploaded that. So I do have starting the 11th. So starting Wednesday, I have full videos Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I have shorts tomorrow, Monday, and then I have them scheduled pretty good out there. So you have content. You won't die. I'm driving out 2 hours to meet up with All Night Reds today. Be safe. Make sure you share your location with a friend. Don't put yourself in any danger. Public spaces only. Alright. I did open the game. I'm smart. I opened it. We're almost ready to do the event. I'm looking. There we go. I was looking for something. And I will also post the March PC wallpaper before I leave. You guys can see that as well. But like I said, it's probably not complete. I'm probably gonna find a bunch of stuff I want to change on it and then do that when I get back. Oh my gosh. My nose is so stuffy when I wake up in the morning. I have so many allergies. Oh, and then I also have to do the phone wallpaper. I don't know what I'm doing for that yet. Okay, guys, let's do the Wisdom Spring event. Let's go. Let's get the shark. All right. We gotta pause music. I haven't changed anything since the last time I was here, so it should not be quiet or anything. It should still be a good volume, but it's muted. It's not muted anymore. It was muted. So it wouldn't have been a good volume. But I fixed it, you know? Okay, so it like says that I did this already, and I don't remember if I actually did or if I just went through it, just fast forwarded, and I just got the rewards because I might have done that just to get the rewards. I might have actually. All right. Commander. Ugh. Oh, it's Mana. Hi. Are you feeling okay? Of course, I'm fine. The moment I try to sit up, ugh. A searing migraine begins to set in. Are you okay, Commander? My head. Take a deep breath. I follow Mana's advice. Now slowly exhale. I exhale slowly. After repeating this several times, my head feels slightly less painful. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. After coming more or less to my senses, I look around. Where am I? The MMR research lab. Don't you remember? What am I doing here? Clearly I don't remember. I can't remember a thing. Perhaps my headache has something to do with it. I close my eyes and sift through my thoughts, attempting to recall the past. That's it? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Okay, thanks. Great. Great. Oh, you know, I think I probably didn't ever do hard mode. It should all be here though. That's fine. Okay. 12 hours earlier. Meow. What? Hello, Commander. How are you? Oh. I didn't mean to click that. Same as always. Oh, really? I wanted to ask if you had some free time today. Why? What's up? In honor of your contributions made to the surface reclamation operation, MMR has decided to provide you with a new weapon. Oh, what is it? It's been customized specially for you. So you'll need to visit us in person in order to test it and claim it. Does it have to be today? Today would be preferable, but if you can't, we can make adjustments. Alright, I'll stop by today. Thank you. Then I'll see you later. What's wrong, Commander? You look rather bemused. What do you mean bemused? Why does she know that word? It's just that something came up rather suddenly. What is it? MMR is providing me with a new weapon. MMR? Why would they do that out of the blue? They say it's in recognition of my contributions towards reclaiming the surface. Isn't this a good thing? It's a chance for us to enhance our firepower, and an opportunity to use a cutting-edge weapon developed by MMR. Let's go right away. Apparently they're only making one, for me. What the? How come? You're practically superhuman at this point. What are you blathering about now? I'm simply saying that Master has ascended to the realm of a divine master beyond human. Don't you ever feel that there are times when Master doesn't feel human? I wish I could say otherwise, but there have been times when I thought the commander recovered unusually fast from injuries. You're right, but surely it's better than taking ages to recover from injuries. Guys, I'd appreciate the compliment, I think. No problem. Still, I don't think there will be any new weapons for you all. Darn, that's a bummer. Still, you getting one is better than nothing. While I agree that this sounds like a wonderful development, it does all feel rather sudden. That's true. Plus, we're talking about MMR Research Lab. There are all sorts of unsavory rumors about that place. Should I check in with some other squads and see if they've heard anything? No, Mana was the one who got in touch with me, so everything should be fine. I think. Fair point. It's not like Mana to lie about something. We owe Mana a lot for all her help so far, so I'll go. Understood. Master, if you encounter a solid weapon meant for us Nikkes while you're at it, could you... You idiot, what is the chance of that happening? Ignore her, Commander. Be careful, and if anything happens, call us. We'll be standing by so you can contact us anytime. You all get some rest. I'll reach out if something happens. Alright, you'll be inside the Ark after all, so what could go wrong? Make sure to bring back a lot of good stuff, Commander. Safe travels. Take care, Master. They always be calling me Master. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, it's fancy. I enter the MMR Research Lab. I look around in search of Mana, but she is nowhere to be seen. She's just like humming in the entrance constantly. Mana, where are you? There's no answer. Mana? Should I wait around for her? Number 7. Why is she ether? Fancy meeting you here. What are you doing around these parts? Are you finally ready to hop on my experimentation table? You scare me. You scare me. I'm here to see Mana. Mana? Why? I was told that MMR is giving me a new weapon. Really? This is the first I've heard of it. You didn't know about it? Of course not. That's how it is being an employee at MMR. I'm already overworked as is with my own workload. So I'm in the dark as to what other teams are up to. It's not like you know what other commanders are up to either, right? Right. You see, this is how the world works. If it's not your personal job, you resign yourself to not knowing anything about it. I suppose that means you don't know where Mana is either. Actually, I think I do. You do? I believe I heard her say something about going to the deep sector earlier. Wait, I did read this one. She also mentioned that she'd be out of contact for a while, so if anything crops up, they'd have to handle it themselves. Again, though, I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. She can't be reached right now. If she went into the deep sector, then no. Once you head inside, you're forbidden from communicating with anyone outside. That goes even for researchers like myself. What a pain. What sort of plans did you and Mana have anyway? Did you arrange to meet at a specific time? No. That's not like Mana. Maybe she thought she'd be back soon. Should I wait for her? Would you like to go and meet her? In person? Yes. You're a busy man, so I presume you can't afford to stand around waiting too long. Can I go inside? What's the worst that could happen? Let's go. I'll take you there. You'll escort me personally? Why do you look so skeptical? Do you think I'm only pretending to take you to Mana, but instead I'll drag you to my lab for some experiments? Is that your plan? Of course not. I'm a busy woman. If I wanted to conduct experiments on you, I wouldn't go through all that rigmarole. Despite being as busy as I am, I'm generous enough to devote my precious time to helping you out. You ought to be grateful. Alright then, lead the way. Let's go. I'll hop on her experimentation table. No. I do kind of remember reading parts of this now. I don't even remember the first part that I just read, but I remember the reason that the messages got sent. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to blow my nose. It was pissing me off. Yeah, I remember a little bit. I don't remember if I watched it all, though. I follow Ether down the halls of the MMR research lab. The elevator is so far away. Can't they do something about this? It's so annoying to have to walk this far every time. What was it called again, this place that we're going to? The Deep Sector. It's also referred to as the Level E zone. Honestly, if I had remembered that, I would have been skeptical when I was doing the Neon chapter. But to keep things simple, we typically call it the Deep Sector. Somewhat frustratingly, it's divided into 2 separate sections. That's how big it is. And it's underground as well. Yes, deep underground. All the labs at MMR are subterranean, but the Deep Sector is particularly far down. You can only get there using a special elevator, which means we have to schlep all the way over here every single time. It's such a pain. You said all the labs at MMR are underground. Don't you remember? You came to my lab last time because you caught something while on the surface. Refresh my memory. You don't remember? Well, I guess it's not entirely unreasonable. When people catch a disease from the surface, they need to come to the MMR labs for treatment. Last time you caught something like a cold on the surface, I treated you. That was all done in one of our underground labs. I realize how strange this all sounds. The Ark is already underground, and now we're talking about more things under that. I was gonna say, like, you guys are already underground, so your labs would just already be underground. Why didn't Bacillus build the labs above ground? Because this way, the test subjects won't be able to escape. Okay. Alright, relax, that was a joke. The answer should be obvious. It's because what we do is highly secretive. There's a reason people always talk about secrets being buried underground. The MMR research lab is a prime example of that. All of the Ark's secrets are sealed away very deep under the surface. Is that why you're forbidden from communicating with anyone while you're in there? Correct. That place is full of top secret stuff. You never know when or how a secret might leak, so any and all communications are restricted while inside the Deep Sector. That's why Mana is currently incommunicado. This place sounds awfully important. Is it alright for me to be going there? Sure, why not? Your reputation precedes you. You've encountered everything from pilgrims to heretics. Besides, it's not like you're gonna be running around opening all the lab doors. It'll be fine. I still feel a bit uneasy. So you don't want to meet Mana? We don't have to if you don't want to. Don't worry and just stay close to me. You'll get lost if you space out while we're in there. Okay. He's concerned. Here we are. This elevator will take us straight to the Deep Sector. Ether taps her access card on the elevator panel and presses a button. The elevator doors loudly creak open. You get in first. I step into the elevator. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Next to the elevator door, there's a card slot, along with the buttons labeled Level D, Level E, and Level P. You see that slot by the door? Could you insert this access card? Ether hands me an access card and I insert it in the slot. The buttons for Level D and Level E light up with a mechanical ding. The buttons lit up. Good, looks like the approval hasn't expired yet. What do you mean by that? That's a guest pass I got approval for a while back, which can be used in lieu of a researcher's card. What made you do that ahead of time? It's a royal pain getting approval every individual time. I find it easier to just get things approved whenever I can. I see. Alright, all you have to do is press level E and you'll go down. Whatever you do, don't press level P, okay? That leads to the furthest recesses of the deep sector. That's off limits even to someone of your caliber. Not to mention that card won't give you access to that area anyway. You're not getting on? I can't. 1 card per person is the rule. You don't have another access card? I have a researcher's access card, and I haven't been approved at the moment, so I can't use it. It's like I told you earlier, the security there is incredibly stringent. Even researchers like me need to submit a formal request beforehand. It would take forever and a day for me to submit the paperwork and go through the process, so you go ahead on your own. That's weird. That's weird. So why don't I stay and you go? You want me to go find Mana myself? That's hardly convenient for me, you know? Fine, I'll go. Attaboy. That's more like it. What is it? Feeling sad that we have to part ways? Or are you nervous? Neither. Harsh. Still, you seem a bit more relaxed now, so buck up and head down to meet Mana. I'm suspicious. The door's closed. Have fun down there. Why would she say that? Why would you say that? Now I know. Dude, I'm gonna get my ass beat down there. Dude, what the hell? So this is the deep sector. Glancing around, I see a windowless corridor. The entire place is eerily empty. I need to find Mana. But how? Ah. I continue to look around. It's difficult to ascertain where the door is inside the corridor. The long and gray space isn't well lit. I scan the dim corridor intently, searching for Mana. Now my head hurts. A sudden burst of dizziness hits me out of the blue, along with a wave of nausea. First things first, I need to get moving. I start walking forward. Soon after walking for a long time, there's still no sign of Mana. For that matter, I haven't seen a single researcher around at all. Phew, the dizziness and nausea are growing worse by the second. Maybe I should sit down for a bit. I sink down to the floor and curl up. Do communications not work here either? No. Mana, where are you? I'm in the deep sector right now. No response. Guess not. I lean my head against the wall and stare at the ceiling. I can't keep going on like this. I pull out the access card Ether gave me and stare at it. I need to figure out some way to contact Mana. I stand back up, and just as I'm about to head back to the elevator, Commander? Mana? What are you doing here? I finally found you! Huh? She has no idea that I'm there. I was not. I don't think she's the one who messaged me. You were looking for me? Why would you do that? Huh? More importantly, how did you get in here? Ether gave me an access card. She did? I pull out the access card and show it to Mana. That's just a guest pass. Why isn't Ether with you? She said she couldn't come because she had to get some separate authorization. Huh? If she couldn't come with you, why did you come here on your own? You asked me to. I did. You contacted me and said that MMR had prepared a new weapon for me. I did? Mana? Did you not send me a Baba message earlier today? No. I've been here in the deep sector since yesterday, and I'm scheduled to be here until tomorrow morning. But I received a message from you this morning. Could you show me that message? Hold on. I show Mana the message I received earlier. It's definitely been sent from my profile, but I never sent this. Not only that, MMR doesn't produce new weapons for commanders in the first place. Oh. I've never heard of such a project. Then how could I have gotten this message? Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems that someone wanted to lure you to MMR. Given that they used my name to mislead you, I highly doubt that their intentions were noble. I'm not following. Commander, what kind of place do you think MMR is? A place for researching Arc-based technology? That's right. Everything from Nikkei bodies to the Ark's basic infrastructure. MMR handles every aspect of the technology present in the Ark. That's why everyone who comes here first has to be granted authorization in the form of an access card. Here in the deep sector, where we are now, the security is particularly tight. In other words, I entered without proper authorization. Not necessarily, you do have an access card after all. However, if you were to encounter any other researchers and they wanted to know your reason for being here, you might be in a bit of a bind. I don't know why she just gave me a random access card without checking anything, especially if Mana was like in the deep sector for 2 days and I was like, yeah, she messaged me this morning. Let me in. She kind of dumb. Or she's suspicious. Do you think that's what they wanted, whoever it was that brought me here? There's no way we can know for certain. One thing that is certain, however, is that staying here for too long will be dangerous for you. Okay, let's head out then. Alright, I'll lead the way. Mana hurriedly leads me to towards the access elevator. However, I tap the access card against the outside elevator panel. Uh-oh. I try again. Error code 4012. It's not working. I think the card's expired. That means you can't leave. She knew it. She knew it. She trapped me here. Oh my god, so I'm trapped? Yes. The code you just saw appears when an expired access card is used. Can't you open it with your card? I'm scheduled to be here until tomorrow morning. It's nearly impossible to alter the time period which you've been approved, unless there are truly exceptional circumstances. Bacillus even keeps researchers on a short leash, huh? Yes, they do. Researchers must obtain approval to enter the deep sector, and must adhere precisely to the authorized time frame. Those are the rules. Why is it so inflexible? For a very simple reason. This place contains many secrets. Bacillus doesn't give free rein to anyone who works down here. Not even the researchers? No, why would they? The company trusts no one. That's probably the reason why they prefer Nikkei researchers whenever possible. Hold on. Are you telling me that the researchers here are intentionally composed entirely of Nikkeis? Not all of them, but most. Did you know that Ether and I are both Nikkeis? Yeah, I knew. You're on my roster. You have a good memory. That's right. Ether and I are Nikkeis. In addition to being researchers at MMR, we're also members of the MMR squad. When humanity migrated to the Ark, do you know what non-combat Nikkeis were initially created for? Preserving technology and art. To ensure that humanity's knowledge and creativity wouldn't vanish underground, it was embedded into Nikkeis themselves. I'm not sure I follow. How exactly did they transpose technology and art into Nikkeis? By transforming exceptionally gifted artists and engineers into Nikkeis. That's kind of fucked up. This way their skills and knowledge could survive without human limitation of time. What? Scientists were no different. Nikkeis were considered a premium storage device of sorts for scientific knowledge, and so many scientists were turned into Nikkeis as well. Well, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's not the only advantage that Nikkeis have. It's difficult to hide secrets inside a Nikkei's brain. Since humanity moved to the Ark, brain scanning technology has improved by leaps and bounds. Unless extreme measures like neural shielding or black boxing are employed, most Nikkeis are incapable of concealing any information from humans. That explains it. That's not the only reason. It's easy to store information in Nikkeis, and it's difficult for them to hide anything. Hey, Ami, how are you? That's why the majority of MMR researchers are Nikkeis. Of course, not everyone was forced into it. Some volunteered to become Nikkeis, hoping to complete their research without being limited by a human lifespan. I see. I've gotten sidetracked. To summarize, Bacillus doesn't even trust its own researchers. Therefore, curtailing the time period for which I was authorized would be difficult. Got it. Thank you for understanding. We've spent too much time talking. It's not prudent to stay here long. Let's look for another lab where we might get a signal. Okay, let's move. She stuck me down here. She knew. She knew. And I bet she sent that message too. Oh, good. Just doing some morning bed rotting. How are you? I feel that. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I wish I bed rotted a little bit more. But the time change happened, so I didn't get as much time as I wanted. It's fine. Mana and I began searching for any type of communication within the deep sector. Commander, would you come here? There's an elevator here too? Of course, the deep sector is a vast place. It would be difficult working with only one operating elevator. I believe there should be an emergency contact device inside this elevator. Mana fiddles with the control panel of the elevator. Nothing. It seems the rumors were unfounded. Let's go somewhere else. We search for another elevator. As we enter the dust-filled room, we see a sacred altar of some kind. What the fuck's going on in the deep sector? What's this? A prayer room. A prayer room? Yes, a space for religious worship. What's a place like this doing here? The organization which preceded MMR, and now I know that that's the BTC, has religious ties, so they created this space. It's rarely used now, though. That might explain the dust. Mana begins to inspect the prayer room. Nothing here either. Let's keep moving. Alright. We leave the prayer room. There should be an emergency communication device hidden here somewhere. Just a moment. Mana starts to press on various points of the wall. She's just tapping. Nothing. It's either already been discovered or it's more unfounded rumors. We also try to look for the purported hidden communication device in the corridor. Forgot about the time change. No wonder it's later than usual. I know. I forgot. I didn't even realize it was happening until I saw someone make a post about it. And I was like, what? Honestly, I would have been better off not knowing. But it's so bright outside. I love it. Soon after. Not a thing. Nope. Every possible way every possible way of contacting the outside is blocked. It seems so. This is the first time I've gotten definitive confirmation of that. Feeling slightly dizzy, I lean against the wall. Are you alright, Commander? Come to think of it, you've looked a bit pale for a while now. Is something wrong? I'm just a little tired is all. Yeah, there's no actual way to get out of here. Come on. And he's like dying. Don't worry about it. Right now we need to look for a way out. That's true, but should I ask another lab? What is it? There is one place we haven't checked yet. If they haven't removed all the equipment, there might still be a communication device there. You want to know what I think? I think that Ether removed all the equipment. Let's go. Follow me. Check her schedule. Check her schedule. When was she down here last? Was it around that time she made that access card? Come in. Okay. I follow Mana inside an empty lab. I know they're not all the same, but it just reminds me of Cinderella. A sharp pain shoots through my head. The nausea is even more intense than before. While trying to ignore my splitting migraine, I once again look around. A small tank stands before us in the otherwise empty lab, as if an experiment had been halted midway. For some reason, I'm getting a sense of deja vu. The tank, filled with liquid of some kind, seems like it once held something else inside it. Me? 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 Controlling my breath, I turn my gaze to the space behind the tank. There's an empty desk. Similar to the tank, it feels like there was once a plethora of materials on it which are now gone. Mana. Yes? What is this place? A lab that's fallen into disuse. Someone I knew used to work here. Knowing her, she may have left behind a communication device to contact the upper levels. Yeah? You know her, Ether. The two of us lock eyes. Commander, are you okay? You look worse than before. Are you sure it's just exhaustion? I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. When did it start? Since I entered the deep sector? That was a long time ago. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Oh, sorry, I was able to manage it for a while, but the headache's gotten unbearable since we got into this room. This particular lab, you mean? Yeah. I'm also getting a feeling of deja vu for some reason. Deja vu? Here? Honestly, maybe I do, maybe I don't. My head is killing me. I can barely think straight. Rest here for a moment. I'll look for the communication device myself. Alright. Mana quickly runs inside the lab. I sit on the edge of a nearby desk in an attempt to mitigate the headache. As I sit down, my fingers brush against the tablet. What's this? I press the power button. The screen actually turns on. Project AD. Just as quickly as it turns on, the screen abruptly turns off. Project AD? Dude, you are having problems. The headache intensifies. Enhancing the human body through technological advancement. A new purpose. The pain becomes unbearable and everything goes black. Hold the fuck up. It's hot in here. It's fucking hot in here. Oh my god, guys, the sun is finally out. Finally. It's a new day. I know things that I didn't know when I did this event the first time, and now I'm like, oh my god! My body feels like it weighs a ton. My arms and legs refuse to move. I feel stifled. I attempt to move the tip of my fingers. Subject is moving. I can hear a familiar voice. Another familiar voice can be heard. Is he one of the subjects for the projects? Yes. I open my eyelids with a crack. Ether, will you have the results for this subject soon? Most likely. The deadline is approaching. Mana looks in my direction. Do you think it will succeed this time? Ether then glances towards me. Not sure. None of the past cases have been successful. If this one fails too, the project might be terminated, won't it? For someone who isn't part of the project, you remember an awful lot. Thanks to this new and improved body, I remember everything. Fair point. Since becoming Nikkei's, neither of us has forgotten anything important. Don't look so grim. This is just a hunch, but I feel like this attempt will be a success. A hunch? That's rather unscientific of you to say. Achieving success in your research doesn't always depend on science alone. It's just hope on my end. I've grown far more invested in this than I thought I would. My only hope is... Mana reaches her hand out towards me. That we don't have to terminate. They would kill me? Commander? What is this place? So that's confusing. I need to keep going. Does Mana not know that she did that? Did they brainwipe her? Commander. Mana, are you feeling okay? Of course, I'm fine. The moment I try to sit up, ugh, a searing migraine begins to set in. Are you okay, Commander? My head. We did this. Take a deep breath. I follow Mana's advice. Now slowly exhale. I exhale slowly. After repeating this several times, my head feels slightly less painful. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. After coming more or less to my senses, I look around. Where am I? The MMR research lab. Don't you remember? What am I doing here? Can't remember a thing. Perhaps my headache has something to do with it. Close my eyes and sift through my thoughts. Are you feeling calmer now? As I listen to Mana's voice, I recall everything that's happened so far. I had some sort of a dream. Sorry? You and Ether were in it. Me and Ether? Maybe you dreamt that because you want to leave this place? You two were staring at me talking about how you hoped I'd be a success. Sorry? You also mentioned some kind of project. Uh-oh. Headache is debilitating. Commander, I think it'd be good for you to stop thinking so much. Get some rest, then try to move around. You're sweating like crazy. Why don't you try getting up first? The floor is too cold. It'd be best to move somewhere warmer. Let me help you. I grab a hold of Mana's arm. I have something to ask. Yes? Have we met before? He's figuring it out. I'm so proud of him. Didn't know you could become Nikkei. Thought it was just robots. No, every Nikkei has a human brain. So every Nikkei was human before they became a Nikkei. It's just the body that is... they're cyborgs. The body is not human. What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't think I was dreaming. That can't be. How can a dream be real? The things I heard, they were too vivid. You probably feel that way since you're unwell. Mana appears overly eager to wrap up the conversation. She seems to be hiding something, but what could it be? First off, let's get out of here. The headache and dizziness I experienced immediately after arriving in the deep sector, the strange familiarity of these surroundings, the dream with Mana and Ether, the feeling of being underwater unable to move, the project they mentioned, that would be terminated if I failed. It would be best to head outside before trying to process all of this. Okay. As I stand up to follow Mana, my fingertips bump into a tablet. I saw something on this tablet before I collapsed. What was it? Why don't you rest in the prayer room? I'll search on my own for some way to reach the outside. I look around again. Before me is a tank filled with liquid, big enough to fit a person. The familiarity of the lab, the dream of being submerged in the tank, the words written on the tablet, Project AD. Don't you ever feel that there are times when Master doesn't even feel human? I wish I could say otherwise, but there have been times when I thought the commander recovered unusually fast from injuries. You're right, but surely it's better than taking ages to recover from injuries. Hold on a second. Kitty cat, lay down and relax. She's scratching the door. Commander, is something wrong? There was a project conducted in this lab, wasn't there? There was. But why? Did the project succeed? Sorry? What was the name of the project? Was it Project AD? Uh-oh. Ow, fuck, I just bumped in my mic. How do you know that name? It was a project to enhance the human body, right? Stop. The door is open. You can go out. Oh my god, they're so annoying. If that's the case, then there are some things that come to mind. When I think about it, there are many things about me that seem odd. I've carried a fully armed Nikkei on my own before, and fired anti-ship rifles meant for Nikkeis despite having an injured leg. No ordinary human could lift that much weight. Well, you might simply be stronger than most people. There's more to it than that. Whenever I'm injured, I heal abnormally fast. Maybe you just have a faster recovery rate than normal. No, it's nearly superhuman. During operations, I've sustained all manner of injuries. From minor scuffs to being impaled through the stomach. Despite sustaining what should have been fatal injuries, I've always survived. In fact, the amount of time I require to heal has steadily decreased over time. I see. No one with any sense could call that normal. You're right, it's certainly unusual, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for there to be someone in this world naturally born with exceptional strength or healing abilities. Girl, just tell the truth. Things are only strange if you think they are. If you view things as normal, they're not so strange anymore. So don't think of it as anything unusual. I recognize this place. Sorry? Don't you find that odd? That I'm somehow familiar with the inner recesses of MMR despite purportedly having never seen them before. Or am I just overthinking that as well? I'm sorry. You can ask me all the questions you want, but I can't answer any of them. Not even one? No. I can't tell you anything. So, please stop. Girl. Then answer me just this one thing and I'll stop. Yes? Am I human? Am I? That... A hand shoots out from behind Mana and covers her mouth. Is it? Oh. No, not you again. Not you again. I hate her. That's enough questions. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. I wish I could have healing abilities, but also if I had to go through pain for it to get better, I could never. Just go through the experimentation. You can't even remember it. You got a question about DK? No. He does. One second. Okay. That was too close for comfort, Mana. You nearly let the cat out of the bag. You should know better than that. I'm not gonna do her stupid accent. You know as well as I do that there are dark forces deep in the Ark. They're watching us always and everywhere. If you catch their attention, you're in for a world of hurt. Those of us residing in the Abyss should be especially careful, isn't that right? Yes, I know that. Dark forces! Thank you for stopping me. No need to thank me. If you want to repay me, you can help me the next time I do something good. Okay, got it? Yes. Such a sweet girl. Now then, I presume this young man is the celebrated number 7 I've heard so much about. Was she the one who sent the message? I don't think I finished this event because I don't remember ever seeing her in this event. My goodness, he looks even more handsome in person. You've grown up splendidly. Who are you? Me? Goodness gracious, would you look at me? I didn't even introduce myself. Ah, the perils of old age. I'm Jien. The pleasure's all mine. Old age, bitch, what do you mean by that? I believe this is our first time meeting, yes? I think so. I heard you've been helping my sister out quite a lot. That must have been tough for you. Fucking your little fucking sister. You're both evil. Are you related to Suyeon? Half-sister would be more correct. Why is everyone a half-sister in this world? Is it not normal to just like marry someone and be with them? Well, what am I saying? We're working here. As such, I should instead say that I'm an employee working under the esteemed president of Miscelis. I'll make it simple for you. Just think of me as one of the researchers at MMR. Half-sister, you say? Oh, it seems you're partial to that appellation. Appellation? I suppose it makes sense. After all, many of the most riveting stories concern themselves with love triangles. No. Incorporating Miscelis into a tale of romantic entanglements is surely the most entertaining option. No, get me out of here. What are these dark forces in the Ark that you keep mentioning? Wow, cutting straight to the chase. I see you're not one for formalities. Are you talking about Enoch? So harsh. How could I ever impugn? Impugn. Our good friend Enoch in such a way. What the fuck is that word? When she works tirelessly on humanity's behalf. The dark forces that I speak of is the Ark itself, the very thing that feeds, shelters, and protects us. What? That's all you need to know for now. It'd be dangerous for you to know any more than that. You hardly want to spend your existence trapped underground, do you? You're still young and you still have a lot you want to do. You should be running freely above ground. And why am I here? Who sent me down here? Jian, was it? That's right. Why are you calling me number 7? That's because you are. Oh boy, I nearly spilled the beans. You're quite mesmerizing. You know, the more we talk, the more I want to tell you everything. I don't want to be. Is this why all Nikkeis are so obsessed with you? Perhaps it's because you're so handsome. Or perhaps it's because you're number 7. What are you talking about? Jian, that's enough. Alright, I'll stop teasing him. Anyway, I simply stopped by to give that short introduction. Here you are. Jian hands over an access card. Is that... That's right, it's an access card. Since you're finished with your business here, it's time for you to leave. Why do you have this? I'm not entirely bereft of a conscience, you know? Since I'm the one who brought you here, I should be the one to get you out. You mean you? Yes, I'm the one who made the oh so handsome number 7 come here. What? Why? Why? I wanted to see you. I have a lot of interest in you for many reasons. Suyin and all the other Nikkeis have gotten to see you, and I was upset that I hadn't had the privilege of seeing you in person. With my current situation, I'm in no position to be going outside and attracting unwanted attention. What did she do? I don't want to be in with her. Well, what did she do? Half sis is evil, the other is half, but wants the better of the Ark. What? Thank you for the follow. Maki Makey? Why can't she leave? Why can't she leave? If evil, then why hot? Checkmate. Okay, I will say I like her more than Suyin. Why is she trapped underground? What did she do? But I thought it would be good if you came to me instead. Why didn't you just speak to me plainly and invite me? Oh, come now. You could have never come here alone. You would have arrived surrounded by your precious Nikkeis, weapons in hand. It would have been liable to cause a scene, and I certainly don't want that. Don't be upset. The access card will ensure you leave this place unharmed. And besides, even though you felt a little dizzy and had a nasty headache, it's not like you're leaving empty-handed. Jian leans in close and whispers to me. You learned a few more things about the Ark and yourself. Jian steps back. Now then, Mana. Jian hands over another access card to Mana. Could you please use this card to escort the ever-so-dashing number 7 out safely? He seems rather shaken up by today's event, so be sure to calm him down before he leaves. Yes, understood. I had fun today, number 7. See you around. Jian walks off. Let's get out of here, Commander. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen her above ground, huh? Huh. The sound of typing can be heard, and the bitter aroma of coffee lingers in the air. I can detect the pattering of water droplets as well. Wow. Hold on. What is this? I look around to see a neatly organized lab. And an IV drops... Oh, and an IV drip connected... What are you doing over there? To one of my arms. An IV drip. You're awake. How are you feeling? Why am I... Shortly after taking the elevator up to level D, you collapsed. A quick examination was conducted. The results showed excessive stress and fatigue leading to severe exhaustion. In short, you were tired. He just needed a little nappy. My cat tree has a little hammock in the bottom of it, but it's like really small. My cat's trying to fit in it. Oh, poor baby, that was so cute. I'm sorry, I wish it was big enough for you. I see. Thank you. For what? For bringing me here and treating me. I gently lift up my arm with the IV needle. You collapsed right in front of me. It's only natural that I'd tend to you. Besides, I'm a big part of why you're in this state. I'm sorry. Pardon? I kept pressing you with questions that you couldn't answer and put you in a difficult spot. And for that, I'm sorry. Your questions were entirely reasonable. Anyone would react that way, when doubt is being cast on their very identity. Thanks for understanding. Commander, I can't answer any of the questions you asked. MMR is a fountain of knowledge, yet it holds many secrets. One of the cardinal rules is to never share those secrets. I understand. But what I can say is this. Regardless of your identity or what secrets you carry, the reason you've earned the trust and love of so many Nikkes, including me, has nothing to do with— you hear that, including me? Has nothing to do with how you were created. Instead, it has everything to do with how you've lived. Mana, that above all is your true identity, Commander. So don't fret anymore and rest up. In the meantime, I'll protect you. Not as a researcher with any ulterior motives, but simply as a Nikke. Thanks. I'll try and get some sleep then. Good night, Commander. I close my eyes. Everything is still enshrouded with questions. But at least for now, in this moment, I feel like I can sleep peacefully. Is this the one I just did? Yeah. Damn. Did I not finish it? That's not the end. It didn't say the end. Saddens me that Mana is the only one in the overworked alcoholic group that didn't get any actions. Damn. Is it the end? Do I have to do all of this again? I'll go through it all.
Commander,
It kind of sucks that it's not
please wait
like,
a
here,
little
this is
longer.
how much you did. It's like, I mean, it wouldn't save that information. It's fine.
let me clear my throat.
We'll get there.
Regroup and let's go
Maybe.
again.
We'll try it. I was saying earlier, I don't think that I finished
I know not if I shall prove of
hard
any
mode.
aid. Let me clear my throat.
This is such a weird team, I don't even know. I didn't pick them.
Back to sleep. Figure it out yourself.
Bam, bam. We won. It's a good story though, like I mean it sucks they can never tell you anything. She really lured me all the way down there just to be like, hey,
Perfectly calm right now.
and fuck up my head.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on. Reloading. Swiftly.
I love that Alice's little buff is like a carrot, but it's pink and it looks like a strawberry.
Ugh, I'm gonna get rid of anything that makes noise. Yes.
Because look, it looks like a little strawberry. I'm not obsessed. It looks like one.
Let me clear my throat.
They are good. Nothing wrong with that. Why do you guys insist on being in my room if you're not? Gonna say.
Ugh, I'm gonna get rid of anything that makes noise.
Don't stare at me like that. Oh, you're heavy.
Good job.
I have a cat. Hi. You're so handsome. Do I hear Diesel Enjoyer? True, I do love Diesel. I miss Jelly. She's right there. Where'd she go? What do you mean?
Let's have some fun. So annoying. Don't wake me up.
Was this... This was the first time we saw Jian then.
Hopefully the commander and I... Never mind. Good job. I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
She was mentioned with the uni stuff, but she didn't appear there. Yeah.
Don't wake me up.
And then she was in the Little Mermaid event. Jian. She just is stuck underground, I guess.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
Half sister is crazy.
Regroup and let's go again. It's over. Now, let us rest together.
My cat is
Commander.
actually like sitting so peacefully in my lap. Very sweet.
My voice is ready. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
I don't know if he's actually peaceful. His tail is whipping all around. What are you doing, huh?
Don't expect me to give it my all. Reloading. Swiftly.
Swiftly. Bacillus and Elysium both have half-sisters whose Mustang's half-sibling then? That's what I'm saying. Like... What?
The story will
What
be
about
rewritten into a
Anderson?
tale that's
Ha,
happy
wait.
and beautiful.
Wait, I'm his half-sibling. Wait. That's funny.
Come on, guys.
His half-brother is called Ford F-150. That was good. That was
I'll do
good.
my best. Cheer me on.
That was really funny.
This place too hath been cleared.
I don't know why.
Continue forth upon our journey.
That one got me good. I have to literally do all of this, and then I have to do all of hard mode to get the fucking final cutscene. I think this was back when I couldn't do all of hard mode. No, I could always do all of hard mode. I couldn't do challenge mode. I did this. Hard mode difficulty unlocked. Okay, quick battle.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's
Quick
happy
battle.
and
We won.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and
Every time.
The be rewritten
It's
into a
only
tale
them
that's
two.
happy and beautiful.
This place too
There
hath
we
been
go.
cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey. This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue. This place too hath been cleared.
And now it's only
now let us
you.
continue forth upon our.
I talk too much shit. One simple misclick and it's all over.
We've won. Happy
It's
now.
happened before. All right. Let's see it.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
Anna. Yes? I wanted to speak to you about number 7's examination. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do. The examination you conducted when he collapsed shortly before returning to level D. Shortly after? Before? I don't know. Anyway. Now do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. Show me the results. I can't. Why not? I promised. I promised the commander that he could rest and I would tend to him without any ulterior motives. I can't hand over the results. If I do that, all the tender care I gave him will be tainted and end up becoming cold, hard research data. Come now, don't be so hard on me. I have no intention of using your findings as research material. I don't believe you. Honestly, I won't. You really are going to refuse, aren't you? My goodness, it seems you've gotten quite close to number 7. A promise is a promise. Fine, okay. Then at least tell me one thing about number 7's condition. I already told you I can't. If you grant me this request, I'll let you ask me one thing in return, no strings attached. Oh, she got her. Anything you want. Don't you think that's a fine compromise on my part? Let me hear your question first. Very well. Then, is number 7 healthy? Sorry? Is he in good health? Is he suffering from any illnesses, injuries, or is in any other way unwell? All his metrics were normal. His collapse was stress-induced, and the tension from that day was more than he could bear. Oh, that's good. Is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, so long as number 7 is healthy, that's all that matters. Ether, why did you make the commander come to MMR's deep sector? Me? That was Jian's doing. Jian must have been the one who suggested it to you. But you were the one who set up a false account and sent that message to the commander posing as me. How did you know? You left a few breadcrumbs here and there, almost as if you wanted me to notice. You're quite smart. Why did you do that? Is that the question you wish to ask me? Yes. Well, well. Number 7 has really has gotten a hold over you. An MMR researcher suppressing their thirst for knowledge and instead asking a question for someone else's sake. At any rate, number 7 has been coming back with rather grievous injuries, particularly concerning his stomach. I wanted to get him on the examination table for a proper health check, but he is rather wary of me. He would never agree to such a proposal. So I was thinking of a way to get him here, and that's when Jian happened to contact me. She said she wanted to see number 7 for herself, and asked me to bring him here. Jian, if someone higher up gives me an order, what's an employee like me to do? If she wants me to summon him, then summon him I must. I happen to want to see him too, so I thought it would work out nicely. I didn't expect him to have such a hard time. When the commander collapsed while still in the deep sector, he said he had a dream. He said that you and I were observing him while he was suspended in a tank, and he heard discussions about a project and its success or failure. Really? He dreamt about the past? Interesting. Ether, are you trying to reveal the truth to the commander? I don't have any plans to, no. Then why do you call him number 7? What about it? You could attract their attention. You know as well as I do that they don't want the world to know that this project ever existed. That's why they've kept it a secret, even from the deputy commanders and the 3 CEOs. They've carried everything out in complete secrecy within the darkest recesses of MMR, with approval only coming from them and the commander-in-chief. I know all of this. Then why? Because that's who he is. He's number 7. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. He is not a failure nor an escapee, but the sole successful creation. With such a precious title, how could I call him by any other name? Still, that's too dangerous. They likely understand the affection I have for the term, which is why they're letting me get away with it. They've got eyes and ears everywhere in the Ark, so there's no way they aren't aware of me calling him that. If there was going to be trouble, it would have happened already. Don't worry too much. I'm a professional. I know how to walk the line. Okay, fine. Do as you wish. I will. But if you aren't trying to reveal the truth, then it couldn't have been you who left the tablet. Tablet? Never mind. All this talk makes me want to see number 7 again. I understand that you miss him, but please refrain from summoning the commander to the deep sector again. Doing that may put him in serious danger. We'll see. Oh my god. Girl. Girl's got issues. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, the other one was here. I don't know where he went. Damn you, Ether. She is in. Ether is not in. Mana is in. She's in. Okay. It was good. The hard mode revealed a lot more than the whole story did. But it was good. Tells me what I need to know. He's an experiment. Experiment number 7. Project AD is what it's called. Also, they did talk about how the MMR used to be connected to a religious organization. I wonder who that could be. Interesting. Interesting. Hi, Mercedes. Good morning. An escapee. Who is it? Anderson? Question mark? Is it Anderson? I don't think he's an escapee. He's the original. Oops. How do I get out of this game? There we go. Good morning. How are you? Ether's crazy. Did Ether do anything to us before that event? The reason that we don't trust her? Probably not, but there's someone out there who is. Oh my god. She said escapee. He's gonna find me. And then we're gonna have to fight to the death. And her bond? Oh. Oh. Great. Great. Good to know. I actually haven't done her bond because she was, what is it? Yeah, you can fish. She's purple. Ether is involved in the school stuff kind of suspiciously. I don't like that. Any Bacillus event will have her face in it. Yeah. You may fish. You could fish during that event. Because it's old, I wasn't gonna upload it. I had done that before. I don't think I watched all of it, but I do remember that Mana wasn't the one that sent us the message. And I didn't remember that it was Gian that did. I wanna fish. Fish. Alright, y'all. I got a bunch of stuff that I gotta finish today. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Not reading because she's SR. I can do it now. I just had more, like, important bonds to upgrade, you know? I have videos, full-length videos scheduled on YouTube for starting Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I have shorts scheduled, sprinkled in all between that. I did say in the Discord, I'm going to change the YouTube notification to at the live notification so that you guys can see when they go live. But I have 2 Let's Plays for a game. And then I have the EH event, Lycurus Recoil event, and the lore video that I made. And then if you guys aren't in the Discord yet, it is right down below in the About section. So you guys should join that, and I'll post pictures of vacation and chat with you guys. And then you all have to make sure you leave lots of comments on my videos while I'm gone so that I have lots of things to talk to you about when I come back. I'm tired, man. I need a nap. This spring stuff got me messed up. She's not less important. I just actually didn't use her in any of my teams at any point. SR Delta Bond was how I found out Signal taught Delta how to what? Give my hour back for real. Like, why do we do daylight savings time? That's annoying. Stop it. Get some help. I don't have anyone to raid today. Cooper needs an EP. Ooh, that's how the original Delta Bond ends. I don't wanna. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Leave me out of that. Leave me out of that. Kidding. I'll watch it someday. I don't know who to raid. I don't know anyone to raid. Elio's playing Pokapia. We can raid into that. You will read SR Bonds. He's holding a gun to my head. Help. I'll do those. I'll do those next. I don't even have EH to do our bond. Alright, guys. Everybody, have a good week. I will see you in the Discord. If you're not in, join. 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 Do it. I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you in Discord, but I'll be back for a stream on the 18th. In 10 days. I will miss you guys. Have a wonderful time while I'm gone, though. I love you. Goodbye. Bye. Ah.